Welcome to Mindful Minerva. Have you ever noticed that sometimes people feel unsure or worried in relationships? It's like there are these feelings that sneak in and make things complicated. Today, we're diving into the world of relationships to reveal the top 5 things that can make someone feel insecure when they're in one. These feelings can sneak up on you and affect how you feel about yourself and your partner. Let's get right into these insecurities and understand how they can affect the fabric of any relationship, making things a bit tricky sometimes. Insecurity number 1. The belief that men actually don't care about women. There's this idea that some people hold on to tightly, thinking that men don't really care about women. This belief can get really stuck in our minds and make us feel unsure and worried about how others feel about us. But it's super important to know that caring about someone else isn't something that only one gender can do. It's a feeling and an action that anyone, regardless of whether they're a man or a woman, can do and should receive. You see, sometimes society tells us certain things about how men and women should behave. These ideas can be like big clouds covering the sun, making it hard to see and understand real care and emotions. It's like wearing glasses with the wrong prescription. Everything seems a bit blurry and unclear. The thought that men might not care for women deeply can lead to unnecessary worries and doubts. But in reality, everyone, no matter their gender, has the ability to show care and kindness to others. It's just that sometimes we're influenced by these wrong ideas that say otherwise, and it can make it tough for us to recognize and value genuine care when we see it. Understanding that caring isn't limited to gender helps us break free from these wrong ideas. It allows us to see people for who they really are, beyond stereotypes, and appreciate the honest emotions and care they show, no matter if they're a man or a woman. Recognizing and valuing genuine care wherever it comes from can make our world a much kinder and happier place for everyone. Before we continue, please take a second now to subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to us, and your support goes a lot further than you might think. It is the main thing that keeps this channel going and helps these psychology topics get out to a larger audience. Now, let's get right back into the video. Insecurity number 2, worries about trust and societal expectations. In relationships, trust is like the glue that holds everything together. But sometimes, this trust can feel a bit fragile, especially when we've had experiences in the past that made it feel a bit wobbly. These experiences can leave a mark, making us a bit cautious about trusting again. Adding to this, society has its own set of rules about how we should behave and what's expected of us. These expectations can feel like a weight on our shoulders, making us wonder if we're doing things the way we're supposed to. It's like having a checklist in our minds, and we worry about ticking off each box correctly. All these worries and doubts can really put a strain on our relationships. We might question ourselves, wondering if we're meeting these societal expectations and if we can trust someone fully. It's like trying to balance many things at once, and it can feel overwhelming. But here's the thing. Communicating openly and honestly can do wonders. Sharing our concerns, doubts, and fears with each other builds a stronger connection. It's like saying, I trust you enough to talk about what's bothering me. Trust might have taken a hit in the past, but by opening up and discussing our feelings, we start to mend it bit by bit. These conversations show that we're there for each other, and together, we can tackle these challenges. When society's expectations make us doubt ourselves, having these heart-to-heart talks can remind us that what truly matters is our connection and how we support each other, not just meeting some outside standards. And as we continue to communicate openly, we strengthen our trust and create a deeper bond that's resilient against societal pressures. Insecurity number 3, fear of inadequacy. Worrying about not being good enough for our partner is a common fear. We might think, what if they secretly wish they were with someone else instead of me? This fear reflects a deeper worry about not being enough just as we are. But here's the thing. Understanding our own value and taking care of our uniqueness can actually make us more confident in a relationship. It's like saying, I'm awesome just being me, and that's enough. When we fear our partner might want someone else, it's like feeling unsure about our own worth. But by embracing who we are and acknowledging our strengths, quirks, and qualities, we start to build this strong sense of self-worth. It's like nurturing a garden. When we tend to it, it flourishes beautifully. Fostering our individuality in a relationship is essential. It's about appreciating ourselves for who we are, not just as a partner, but as a person with dreams, passions, and interests. This self-appreciation gives us the confidence to say, I bring something special to this relationship just by being myself. When we value ourselves, it changes how we see things. We become more secure in our relationship, knowing that our uniqueness is what makes us special to our partner. It's like having this inner confidence that shines through and makes us realize that being ourselves is more than enough. And when both partners embrace their individuality, it strengthens the bond, creating a relationship where both feel valued and appreciated for exactly who they are. Insecurity number 4, authenticity and fear of being misunderstood. The worry of not being truly understood by our partner is a common fear. We might fear that they don't really grasp who we are deep down inside. This fear comes from wanting a real and authentic connection. When we're afraid that our partner might not fully know or see us for who we truly are, it's like feeling a bit lost. We crave that deep understanding and acceptance of our true selves. But here's the thing, building that genuine connection starts with open communication and letting ourselves be vulnerable. It's like saying, here I am, open and honest. I trust you to see me for who I really am. When we share our thoughts, feelings, dreams, and fears openly, it creates this bridge of understanding. It's about allowing ourselves to be seen without any masks or pretenses. This vulnerability is like the glue that binds us closer together. When we fear being misunderstood, it's like doubting if our partner can truly see us. But through honest conversations and being vulnerable, we start to break down those barriers. It's about letting our true selves shine and trusting that our partner will embrace and understand us for who we are. As we communicate openly and show our vulnerabilities, it strengthens the trust in our relationship. You are essentially saying, I trust you enough to share my true self with you. This mutual trust and understanding pave the way for a deeper connection, allowing both partners to truly know and appreciate each other for their authentic selves. Insecurity number 5, unequal love and affection. Feeling like we love our partner more than they love us can bring about worries and insecurities. It's like thinking, do they care for me as much as I care for them? This imbalance in affection can make us doubt ourselves. But here's the thing, understanding that people express love in different ways can help bridge this gap. Sometimes we might show our love more openly and frequently, while our partner might express their feelings in quieter or different ways. It's more or less speaking different languages of love. One might say it with words, while the other might show it through actions. Recognizing and appreciating these different ways of expressing love is crucial. It's like saying, even though we show love differently, both ways are equally meaningful. Feeling like we love more doesn't necessarily mean our partner cares less. It's about understanding and appreciating these unique ways of loving. When we start to recognize and value how our partner expresses their affection, it helps us see that love isn't a competition or a scale to balance. It's about appreciating the depth of feelings, regardless of how they are expressed. By being aware and accepting these differences in expressing affection, we create a bridge of understanding. You are saying, I see and appreciate how you show your love, which can strengthen the connection and reassure both partners that their affection is valued and cherished, even if it's displayed in different ways. Thank you for watching this video today. It's essential to acknowledge and address these insecurities because they play a significant role in our daily lives. In nurturing any relationship, it's crucial to embrace vulnerabilities, which means being okay with feeling uncertain or exposed at times. When we accept our vulnerabilities, it opens up opportunities for understanding and connection. Always remember that relationships grow stronger when we face these insecurities together and work through them. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Your support is always held in a high regard and valued with us. And feel free to leave a comment below with any thoughts that you might have. Until next time, take care and we'll see you in the next video.